They're a little undersized. Try to cancel out some of those interior run gaps. You cannot just allow the ball to get run down your throat like that.
First down for the Rockets and Woodside, as well as Swanson in that backfield. We're going to get a pass here. Woodside, plenty of time across the middle to his big tight end.
And watching every ball he throws seems to be right there where the wide receiver can easily catch. It's not over his head. It's not way down here. Puts on run. You get that defense start to collapse down. Get some single coverage on the outside like we're seeing. He may find 3 here.
We'll see if Deontay Johnson's number gets called here as Woodside on 2nd and 7. Look at the pass across the middle. And that's another first down here for the Rockets. Dictated the flow of this game. Swanson will take a break, and here is Shaquille Seymour, who scored the first touchdown for the Rockets. Little fake across the middle. It's a completion again, and there is Deontay Johnson.
Throws the ball well over the middle. He's not just dinking and dunking this ball, 2, 3 yards, that sort of deal. Again, right on the money, right where that receiver. At some point here, Bowling Green's got to start bringing some pressure on the quarterback as well. You watch the Ohio tape from last week. Ohio brought a lot of linebacker blitzes right in the face of Woodside. You got to find a way to affect him.
Woodside on 2nd and 11. Rolling out to the right side and finding Seymour inside the 5.
Flasher, he also is a good receiver out of the backfield as well.
Second down and 7. Woodside across the middle. Dropped.
High pressure from Bowling Green. Again, they watched that tape last week. They saw where Ohio and this exact same blitz. Cross dog stunt by the linebacker.
3rd and 7. Tompkins in the backfield with Woodside. Now in motion. Looking left. It's almost picked off.
Marcus Milton, how about him? He was a quarterback until this past August. They moved him to safety, and he's really played well. Good job stepping right in front of the wide receiver. Almost came down with that football season so far. But if they get in that Big 12 title game, probably see TCU again. They don't win. I don't see how a scenario where another Big 12 team gets in there.
And we're talking about a conference that finally added the championship game. It cost them and hurt them in past playoffs. We're going to go deep here with Woodside, one-on-one to John Vay Johnson, and we got a flag and an interception. The return by the Falcons, Cam Jeffries.
And it's odd, too, because you got Logan Woodside, very disciplined quarterback, but somewhere along the way here, they've gotten out of whack there on the offensive line, especially with some of the penalties.
So the holding will make it 3rd and 11 for the Rockets.
Showing pressure, drop out.
5 wide receivers, Woodside has some time across the middle. He'll go to the right side for the Swanson. They go back to him. The Rockets offense, once again, ground and pound. We're seeing that from a team that a week ago that was dominated in the second half by an Ohio Bobcat team that they dominated the line of scrimmage. Woodside has some time across the middle, finding the big tight end.
Another throw and another pass right on the money where Fisher doesn't have to break stride. We've seen Bowling Green going with a 3 down lineman look, but now they're getting those linebackers up in those gaps to see if they blitz or drop out. They come.
Right side screen to Seymour. Makes 2 men miss at the 10-yard line. That's a good call.
Getting all the glory with the touchdowns here.
Swanson in the backfield once again. Woodside going to pass. Has some time finding Swanson. Nice open
from the top of your screen.
You're seeing Bruce Grakowski there on the call for Toledo Radio. Woodside, touchdown pass, too high.
All the work between the 20s, they bring in Seymour. He's got 4 touchdowns.
And we joked about this off the air. It is a fantasy football nightmare where you see the bell cow rack up the yards and the closer coming in and he gets those touchdowns. Woodside going deep, has the one-on-one matchup. Touchdown! John Vay Johnson. Of course, coming from Texas Tech and First high school coach, by the way, his first year at Steele High School. He led them to a national championship 11 years ago. 3rd and 4 for the Rockets, led by Woodside. And Tompkins back in the backfield, flanking to the left side, in motion.
Somebody going to cover him? There you go.
Woodside to Tompkins, and that'll be a first down.
Woodside to get the ball to him.
And eventually the man who stopped him and took him is Aaron Banks. 26 first downs for Toledo. Woodside at the 24. Look at the pass. Feeling that pressure in the pocket. He'll just throw it up. Out of bounds. Wise decision.
Unbelievable. I mean, you can't ask for anything more as an offensive coordinator. The number one thing is we've talked about, look at Miami, how they make their hay. They do it by getting turnovers. You don't turn the ball over, you got to give your team a chance.
Seymour in the backfield. Woodside to pass on 3rd and long across the middle, and that's a connection to his big tight end, Jordan Fisher.
5, Kevin.
Special night so far. And we got plenty of time here still in the second half for this Rockets offense. Woodside, the keeper for number 11, trying to break it to the outside, and he stopped at the 5. Offenses in the country, but they've been deliberate and dominant on the ground. That's the big surprise here. Swanson in the backfield. He'll go for the pass. Woodside going deep. One-on-one matchup, and it's caught. Touchdown!
Jeffries, the cornerback, was not fooled. Not fooled one bit by the double move. And I don't think Woodside should have thrown that ball, except when you have that kind of accuracy, puts it right out there on the fingertips. Could not.
With no idea about the multiple players on the unsportsmanlike, let's keep that in mind. If any of those multiple players, if those numbers were called out, if they get a second one,
that's true.
They're done for the game. So the Rockets offense back on the field from their own 12. Woodside going deep, the deep ball one-on-one matchup. Oh, incomplete.